don't know what happened, if he busted through here trying to get up, or if he spawned in here. But the last Seeker I ended up killing was inside here. And as you can see, there's significant damage. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 79 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, the Purge. And I had a Seeker hit, right, shortly after I signed off. And I decided to see what would happen, let the base just kind of tank it. And I don't know what happened, if he busted through here trying to get up, or if he spawned in here. But the last Seeker I ended up killing was inside here. And as you can see, there's significant damage to the Horde base, and he came... Something blasted a lot of stuff coming down here, so I'm not fully sure what happened. I couldn't see him for the longest time, so I finally dropped down so I could try to figure out again what exactly was going on, because the base was still vibrating with the explosions. And then yeah, that happened. So the good part is at none of my, well, two things got destroyed. So I'm gonna have to fix all this, which isn't hard, although you can see we lost a decent number of our electrical fences too. They look fine on this side. So I'm probably gonna have to go to steel with these ones, since I don't really have any more of the concrete. I don't even know how much I can repair the damage that was done to this stuff. So what it tells me is I cannot leave those Seekers alone for the base. The base does not. Now I don't know if so here's the thing too. He either made it through a too high base, which means that they can make it over to here, so that wasn't an issue. But as you can see, my camera's gone again. So what I may do is I may make my... So this is... I gotta look at this, but I gotta see what the upkeep cost is for this part of my base, and see if I can maybe just have my solar panels feeding into, if I can get, I don't have to go to the desert to find it, but to get a battery so I can basically these leave on, so they're no longer going to be... I don't know why that camera just keeps getting destroyed, so I can't depend on the camera. And I think you guys are going to have to go to steel as well. Looks like steel is where we're heading for a lot of things, because I don't have the ability to make explosion-proof concrete anymore, unless I were to go back to the forest and just farm kills. Again, luckily the SMG turrets didn't... Well, what was that? You can see he was exploding right here, and he was exploding well. Yeah, again, if it's not explosion-proof, then it's got to be... Dang it. Yep. Some of these I'm just going to have to let die. But yeah, you can see these stayed healthy. I can't tell if those took damage. Doesn't look like it. Looks like these did, though. Yeah, so we are not as free and clear as I'd hoped. I didn't do anything with my new class because I was too busy dealing with the aftermath of this. Again, you guys are all nice and strong, so these ones did take damage. Yeah. It's a good thing steel is easy to come by. But disappointing. So that means the whole time he was in here, because that got destroyed, he wasn't getting hit by these guys. Should have been still hit by these guys. They still have, again, they're shotguns, so they're only going to be able to hit so much at this one. Once they get into this point, they really needs these guys. Oh boy. Yep. I keep seeing blocks that need to be updated and I can't. Alright, so I need two blade traps. Kill all this stuff. I mean, the good part is at least I got all my stuff upstairs, so I'm able to repair from here, which makes things easier. Yeah, you can see those things definitely took some damage. Oof. He took some damage too. Yep. Although these are probably taking damage from hitting zombies. And I do want to get these turned on as soon as I can. I really need to get more engines. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I really need to do to try to help me. Again, headshots with these guys if the tops were spinning. Yeah, he was almost gone. Yeah, so the only thing I can really think is that they saw an easier path going through the single block. And I upgraded to at least double blocks everywhere, but inside there. Because as you can see, it was one block at this point to get it. Like, he did have to go through two blocks. He had to go through this block and then those ones. I don't know why he saw that as an easier than trying to come through here. It's unfortunate. Actually, why am I doing that? Let's go with the better blocks. So that's an easy fix there. Turn it into steel. I will have to go back and fix that, but I need I need 3. So 3 electric fences and 2 blade traps. Okay, blade trap. So I need 2. At least we can make everything we need. That's going to be 3 minutes, not bad. And electric. 3 of those. And we'll do 2 there. Let's do 2 there. You never know, we might need them again down the line as well. Damn. That really sucks. Really does, actually. But you know what? I'm glad it answers the question. So we are going to have to really do some thinking for how we're going to do our final horde base. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to do something like this again. Okay. Suppose I could make some more ranged expertise. 7 more. Alright. Put you in there. So, let's see what we want. I can make... Where is it? Long ranged. Alright, hold on. Let's just... Can make long range rifles. So let's make 25 of those. And then how many bows can I do? That would give me... We'll do 15, and then we're going to go back to the rest here. I do want to have those. So let's get those crafting while we're doing this. The thing I really want to do right now is I need to get these repairs done. Okay. And then technically... Oh, no, we'll put you in last, but I can get you all wired up before... Alright. I'm going to do what I was doing the last time. Just going to... No, that's not what I want. I don't want those. I want you. Can't believe I'm having to do all this right now. So frustrating. Okay, that goes to you. Yep, there we go. And I need... Is it you? To you? There we go. And now I can put in this one. Connect you. So luckily, because these are all connecting in that direction, means we should be... This should be good. They should still be fully powered. Same with over here. Okay, if I do this, so it looks like you guys all are... Are you guys all connected? Where do you get... Where do you get your power from? Very much an electrician episode. So you guys should be coming from here, right? Or no? From there. So it should be going from there. And then connecting to that. See, I don't think it was. I don't think those were even hooked up. Or if they were, they had their connection severed or something. Interesting. And I definitely want this side being the one powered because that means that the repairs are done on the other side. Okay, now I know for sure that this side is wired. Now the next question is this side wired? I don't think it is. So, yeah, I don't think you are. Yeah, what did I do? I was wondering why I wasn't hearing a lot of electrocution, but it looks like a whole section of my base was not hooked up power-wise. So somehow I missed it, which I guess is good that, you know, we had the accident because it helped me discover it and see it. So this would explain why it just sounds like they're constantly, like everything's explosion, or I mean, shock-proof. Okay, so now these two quarters are.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Let me check over here. I need to find out. All right, yep. Okay, I hear shocking now. Yeah, that's more the way I was expecting things to go. Okay, so I don't think I did. I think I really had somehow forgotten to hook everything up. Now, I don't know if you seem to have a lot more stuff running off yet. Yes. So see, those ones are connected. How about this side? You connected. Yeah, there comes the screamer. Yeah. So that whole side there just wasn't done, but it is now. Okay. Now, anything that gets, so it's finding everything coming through. Anything that gets over here at the moment is only getting cross path, not the actual where the ladder is. So I do need to fix that. And like I said, I want to make it so it's just always on. Yeah, this is what I expected of my base. Everything's knocked down, everything gets destroyed. There's no screamer. Yeah, that's what I expected. It's just the Seekers. Seekers really do a number on me. Well, let the base finish everybody else up. How are we doing with ammo? It's going down fast. That means I can help. Okay. I don't think I hooked up the. Now that I think about it, I didn't hook up the two turrets I replaced. Hook up the bottom trap. May not have any of them hooked up right now. Okay. I don't know if you are, but I will just to make sure. Oi. Oh well, we worked it out. We figured it out. Hey, do I not have a turret down there? No, I don't. Okay. Now I do, and now I can hook it up. Yeah, this is the side that got destroyed. I think we're good now. I do need to fix this area here, though. So, please tell me this isn't where my loot thing was. It wasn't. Okay, good. Anything good in here? Meh. Alright, I don't want to put anything away right now. Okay, so what I do want to do, everything is hooked back up again. But I think this needs to be another whole wall. I need to make it so at no point do they think this is a good place to come. Alright, actually, you know what I want to do? Let's just break this. It's already almost gone, so we break it and then we just replace it. Take it up to steel. Okay. How's our other side look? You already were. Interesting. So it was already like that on this side. Well, not this way. So let's do that. And then over here, anything that's not explosion proof becomes steel. Okay, so now we're getting our books. Let's get the first few levels. Yeah, Hunter's going to kind of go that way. I would like to get up as far into sniper rifles as I can. Okay, let's see what happens. See what we're able to... Damn. And that's it? Oof. So I got up to level 3, almost to level 4 in the rifles. Let's change up our kit now. So I'm tossing you guys. You were an interesting experiment. But we are done. Ammo, I'm going to put you over there. Weapons, I'm going to include you guys up there. So what's the best bow I can make right now? I can make an iron crossbow tier 5. Medium grade bow parts. Type that in. Okay. Medium grade bow parts from low. Really? I don't remember selling them, but apparently I don't. Interesting. So I can't even make... I could make... The only bow I can really make right now is the crossbow. I mean, it is what it is. So I can make steel bolts. Okay, so I need steel arrowheads, and I need plastic veins. If I remember right, if I do 100 of these, how many does that make? Does that make 400? Makes 1,000. Okay, that works. Okay, and I have to make the arrowheads in here. First, I need molten steel. I have 100. You know, I don't see myself making more. I don't see myself using these arrows very much, so I think 100 is probably plenty. Oh, and it doubled it, so I got 200. Luckily, I don't have to do anything special for the sniper. Alright, so which sniper can I currently make? I am 10 away from being able to make this one. So right now I can only make the very lowest tiered, or the highest of the first tier. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I am not using a spear, and I am not using the baton. We are going back to the sword. So it's going to be the crossbow and the sniper rifle, and then I'm going to have my automatics. Okay, what all can we put in here? So we definitely need that. I can't upgrade unless I have the cheesier one. Let's look under magazine. I can make that. Okay, good. So I'll at least make that. What else do we want to put in there? I got 2 more slots. So I've got magazines. Oh, that's right. This thing increases our magazine by 15. Okay, so I technically will have a ton in there. And I guess I need the scope. Okay. Where did I put the scope? I just made it. There it is. Or do I want, since I've already got a larger magazine, maybe we go with... Let's guess we'll go with that, because this was range weapon damage. Oof. I think so. This 117.5, 145.5. Yep, if we're going to go range, let's do that. I also no longer need that, but I do need that. Crossbow. Do we have a smaller scope? We got the 4x, and let's see which one we can fit in here. Can fit either or. How does it look with that? I don't hate that. If I'm going to be doing distance, it's going to be with the sniper, so I'm okay with that. Let's grab you. Let's see what else we can fit in here. So this is going to faster flight, increase range. Okay, yep, I want that. Reload, I would like that to be faster. Yes, that's fine. And then so we'll go with that. All right. Okay, you're good. You're good. Okay, you're gonna be firing 7.62. Actually, I need more. Make sure everything's loaded, and then we'll grab more of those. All right, back to here. There we go. And my running stamina, I think, is already maxed, so. Oh, I have another one. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I suppose I can sell it. You're worth, what, 100 meh? Okay. Running speed, tier 5. I still need to make my hunter aura, though. I keep forgetting. Molten. I've spent almost the entire day recovering from that one seeker. Well, and then, of course, setting up my new kit. But... Okay, I'm going to drop him in the boots. Okay, we have a new mod, a new aura. Alright, 1640. It's not too bad. I think I left the marker yesterday of where we're going to pick up from today. Alright, are these done? They are. Also, we did get credit for the 15%. But yes, now we're at 16.4%. So I can see that there's one spot over there, one spot. There's a few spots we missed, but not a lot. So we actually did pretty good on discovering the ones that really were tier 0s. What do we got here? Is that a 3 or a 4? Two, even better. Okay, let's get in there and let's bust things up a little bit. I am curious how well I can... Oh, I only grabbed 66 of my arrows. The other problem with... not problem, but the thing about playing the hunter...
we are not alone.
Going with, you know, sneak attacks and whatnot is you move slower. Okay, that wasn't it. Is there even a button in here? Alright, I'm starting to get... I'm getting impatient. Okay. Look for the lights. Look for the pigeons. I think those are pigeons over there. There's one. There's two. So it was enough to take out a pigeon. Let's go back over to here, though. I am curious to see, with all my level and everything, how well am I going to be able to hit things, sneak attacks with my sniper without waking everything else around them up. Okay, so far I don't see anybody. Like there's going to be more of the same. I don't know if I'm going to get much sneak attacking in, but I can still hit them pretty strong with my sniper rifle. Okay, I think that's what we're doing. I just don't have the patience to be going slow. And I got the capability of doing a lot of damage, so I think that'll be fine. Yeah, look at that. Boom. It's doing a ton of damage. I don't think I need this. Like I said, I don't think I need the sneak attack. I think we're good. Pop you open. Nice. Okay. 3 more areas. Oh, you're just a cop sitting. Okay, that's what was happening. You were just sitting right there. Okay. I think I still need to get the other room. So is there a button here somewhere beside? I pushed this button, but you didn't unlock this door. Interesting. I've already been up. Okay. You really could probably do quite a bit of damage to these surrounding areas with this as well. The spear does go with this. There's just no way I really want to deal with a low damage spear right now. Okay, and then we come over here, do a reload, pop you in the head a couple times.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, and if he's sleeping, I get sneak attacking, and so it's worth crouching, I guess. Okay, we're done with that one. I don't think right now that I need... I think you guys give me springs, don't you? Any of you guys give me springs? No. Kind of need houses for that, I guess. Bedrooms. Is there anything over here? Nope. Okay. That's that. Where am I looking at now? I guess that would be the next thing to hit up. Make sure we're closer. We got a tier 0 over here. I mean, do we call that inside the Nuso? I think I'd rather go this way. Let go. Oh, I see we got caught on the thing. Okay. Alright, now we can land real fast. Okay. And this... Okay. That wasn't the sniper. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? This is a tier 4 infested warehouse. Interesting. Okay, that's as far as we can get there. If I sneak attack old bear, got the arrows on him. He's dead. Okay, cool. Where are the zombies?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too, because I've not seen them yet. In the ceiling. Should probably... That's the only part about being a sneaky, is that sometimes you don't activate the stuff. Okay. Yep, you're there. Funny part is, this thing has basically got the fire rate of our revolver, but I think it does a bit more damage and has a better range. Is the refrigerator got springs? No. Okay. So now we've got down. Joy. Let's reload. Let's prepare. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to have all kinds of stuff coming out of these walls? There we go. Wasting bullets, but... I don't know, there's 7.62. It's not like those are hard to come by. And it saves me from having to switch weapons. I know it's lazy. Pure lazy. Snipers can be fun. I think if you're not in a hurry, it's just this mod is just about speed so much, or at least if you're trying to complete it in a semi-plausible time. know why I keep crouching. I'm just gonna keep doing it this way anyway. Although I should be crouching, at least when I'm firing at these guys when they're asleep. I get sneak attacks. Popped you in the head a couple times. I see cop spit. I don't see the cop. There he is. Gotcha. See if I can get these two out. So all those arrows, that's our aura. It's like a direct damage. So we still have all the other auras from our other classes that are giving us, like, you know, our crowd control CC ability, but this one is finally one that's actually just straight up damage. It just dumps arrows on them. So we're clearing them fairly quickly. It's about the only time I kind of miss the turrets is just when you have a lot of things coming and you just kind of drop a few of them and let them tank some of your stuff. Not enough to actually run with them. Good. Again, like I was saying, I think previously, is I am playing Techno Geek on my multiplayer run that I'm doing with Renevo on Twitch. If you want to see me actually stick with it and use that as my primary, you can see that. He said he's a madman. He likes the hand-to-hand stuff. So he's playing that one, which, you know, in our case, the turrets couple really well with his. Alright, let's try these guys. Again, I think I tried them out. Oh, I did get a couple springs. Okay, so we do get some springs from here. Again, I just need springs. I need as many as I can get. Okay, 2045. I think, depending on how much longer this takes, I would like to try to at least get one more smaller one in. We'll see how much time we have left. And then I'll figure out what I want to do when I get home. But depending on, I don't know, I would like to get like an all-day purge in. See how far we can kind of get going fast. Well, at least as fast as we can with Hunter. Again, at any point I can switch up and use my other weapons. The only problem is it really, okay, it really reduces the amount of experience I'm getting. So right now I'm already at tier 4. Actually, I'm working on going to tier 5. So we've made some good progress. A large part of it was, yes, just having magazines at the beginning. I hate when I miss. You're definitely slowing me down in a manner I'm not happy with. Okay, that was supposed to get me to here. I don't think anybody else was down there, or they would have come there when I kept falling. Okay, and now we're into here. I think there's going to be a bunch come out of this door here. Couple. Yep, got Big Mama. Let's grab our books. And a few things in the shelves. I'm not getting. I may need to make a focus where I intentionally go to like some residentials just so I can hit up all the bedrooms for springs. Okay, there we go. Now we got a few. And I should be able to fire through all of them. That's the thing. The AP, I should be going through multiples. That's the only thing that's going to really kind of help me when it comes to these crowds. Because I'm hitting more than one zombie at a time. There we go. Yeah, that went pretty quick. Cool. Done. Now we just got to loot. See what we get. Anything good? So far, no. Not the right kind of engine. Battery, sure. Alright, how long is this going to take me? Still faster using this. I would really like to find a crowbar. 2147. Alright, I don't know that we're going to... Unless there's a tier 0 really close by that I can hit up real fast, I don't know that I can really do much more here. Okay, Rebirth tier 4. I've already got a Rebirth tier 5. Okay, nothing amazing. Rebirth, obviously. There should be a button here somewhere to open this. Yeah, and then we can get to our vehicle. It's right over here. I don't know why you've been out here. Okay, do I have a close tier 0? Yeah, but you don't strike me as like the fast tier 0. You strike me as a slow kind, and you are definitely inside. Okay, so tomorrow we'll start there. Is that a cop car? Have I been here before? I think I might have gone around. Have I opened it before? I'm willing to try it if it is. Untouched. Dang it. Someday, I am going to find one. It's almost like the toilet pistol all over again. No engine.
Incoming enemy.
Okay, alright, well, I'm heading back to base, so... what did I don't even remember what I was going to do between episodes yesterday before I had that seeker attack that completely just took out that whole corner of my defenses. I'm trying to remember what it was I wanted to do, what I wanted to work on. I think it was just getting the books and stuff crafted so I could level up, which I did, so that's fine. I think I'm going to actually try and open all these things when I get them from now, instead of saving them up and waiting, so I'll see what we get. Okay, let's bring this all back in, put stuff away. Okay, so things that I found to open. Was that it? Or did I already have stuff in other places? Rebirth items. No, that's it. That's all I had. Okay, well, I can definitely make another long range. Okay, I'm going to put stuff away. And I think that what I want to do overnight is I need to fix this. I was going to fix this. I did fix it. Sorry. Before I got attacked, I did want to fix this. So, okay, we got as far as up to here. I am going to extend it all the way out. Yes. So we did get this done. I need to go out, 3 more blocks, and then I need to figure out what the facade is, because I would like to take this up maybe 2 or 3 more levels. See how this thing might look as a actual skyscraper. This lower level being a lot of glass to see into here, and we'll have to decorate that, but yeah. Okay, well, a lot of talking, a lot of waffling, a lot of the game hitting me back. So we fixed it. We'll keep trying, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you consider hitting that subscribe button as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.